if you can't achieve your dreams in the US, you only have yourself to blame.
What's going on today? We're going to be talking to entrepreneurs in the streets of Miami. My name is Michael Barayev, and we're here to inspire the youth. So if you have not yet seen any of these questions, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, and you'll see some amazing, amazing footage with us asking questions to the people in the streets of Miami and getting some amazing answers. So let's go, baby. Let's get some questions answered.
Hot take. This is going to be a hot take. Femininity is getting stronger. I come from, a conservative society where it's like the man only ever tells the woman what to do, and then the woman does it because the man knows what he's doing. He makes the money, he makes the bread, she takes care of the kids. But however, nowadays it's becoming we're like empowering both sides of it, right? So we're empowering women to be able to take that role on. A lot of men are not taking that role on anymore, and it's kind of causing problems in the dating sphere. It's causing a lot of Americans to be like, what do I do anymore? Because I thought this was like the old days in the 50s where it's like, I gotta go pick her up, I gotta go do this, and she would listen to me. But nowadays it's like, it's a two-way street, which is a better thing, I think, about society, because now it's like not just one side of it leading everything, but some people aren't used to it, especially those that grew up in conservative societies, so men might kind of back off a little bit.
Do you feel like more men nowadays are becoming more mentally weaker or mentally stronger, in your opinion?
I think everyone's becoming mentally weaker lately. I think people don't value intelligence as much anymore. I think people value money more than they value intelligence, because they think that money will get you intelligence, which is absolutely not true. It's intelligence that will get you money. You could say it's men, but I think it's both sides. I think everyone in general is becoming more complacent. People either try, and if they don't succeed, they don't try anymore. People used to try for years to make some shit happen, and like that's when people actually were real. Men and women, they were real about what they were trying to get across, but nowadays it's not as much.
There's a lot of discrimination when it comes to small people like me. A lot of people don't want to hire you because you're small, so they feel like you're not needed for their job.
What's the toughest thing you had to deal with in your life?
My body.
When you were growing up, did people mess with you?
Hell yeah, I always got bullied.
When you were bullied, what did you do?
I ain't give a fuck. I just kept being me. You gotta be yourself in the world. You can't care what other people say about you because they're always gonna talk about you.
So what do you tell the small people out there? What would you tell them if they're watching this right now?
That you a bad bitch and don't give a fuck what nobody had to say about you being small. Period. If you're a guy, don't care about what nobody say. Because at the end of the day, we still humans. We got feet, we got legs, we got a head, we got eyes, we got everything that a tall person has. So the only difference about us is that we're small. The world sees us different, us being small. Like, they see us like a joke. Like, it's something that they laugh at. But it's like, we just regular. We got everything that everybody else have. We just don't have the length.
I'm a doctor.
What inspired you to become a doctor?
My mom, my dad, they're both doctors, and when I was young, I loved the profession. You get to help people, you get to do amazing things, but it was really them. They drove me to continue to pursue a passion that I had internally that they helped cultivate.
So a lot of people, they don't know if they want to be a doctor or a lawyer or engineer. They don't know what kind of career path to choose. How did you make that commitment to commit for something for 5, 10 plus years and finally make it through?
Good family structure is probably the most important thing that I could think of. I really give it to people that don't have that type of family and still make it to what they do. Hats off to them, because having that determination to continue on that path without that kind of structure, to me, is amazing. But to answer your question, say that you are going to the healthcare field, right? Well, it really depends. What kind of lifestyle do you want? Do you want to have a family? Say you're a woman, right? And you want to become a physician, but you know that this is going to be crazy down the line to, say, have a family and really reach your goals. There's a lot of other options, like nurse practitioner, a physician assistant. Some of them are making just as much money as a physician right now with less stress. So it really is your target goals. I think it's hard to do that. It's hard to say, what do I want? What do I want in big picture? Do I want a family? Do I want a happy life? Do I want maybe a beach condo at the end of the day? Or do I want a nice house on the water? What are you comfortable with? And I think that can help you focus on what you need to do to get there, or what kind of career will help you get your goals. Not maybe what you want to do, but I think now in our days, right, we should focus on what we want instead of maybe the career that will get us there.
What's going on so far? We had some amazing questions and amazing answers, as you guys have seen. We still got some more coming in. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, click the little notification bell so you know every single week we come at you with value videos and value content. Let's go!
I had to leave my career, my identity, everything kind of aside to support him, help him, and grow together, because that's where everything was going.
So you're an entrepreneur?
Yes.
And how tough was it for you to have an entrepreneur husband?
It was very tough.
So a woman that's marrying an entrepreneur, what should she expect?
A lot of patience. A lot of patience.
Late night, lonely night.
And a lot of networking, which if you can, kind of like go into it with him, because not always, there's times that you have to do things on your own, but a lot of times you can kind of step in and say, hey, I'm here too. I am his partner. I am here, and show face. Be part of it.
So you supported his business
Yeah, I have
because
to.
it was your business.
I have to.
What do you do for work?
Psychologist.
So what is the one thing that you realized about human beings?
Everybody has anxiety apparently.
Why is that?
Post-pandemic,
So you've seen more people get depressed with anxiety after the pandemic more than ever before.
young entrepreneurs, you name it, teenagers, 11-year-olds, 12-year-olds, everybody. Also social media is like kind of exploiting the social anxiety thing. So now everybody has it.
So do you think social media is making it worse for people or better?
There's a lot of information which is good, but I also think that too much information is never that good.
And what is the cure to that in your opinion as a psychologist?
Stay active, do more outside activities, just not stay in your home with your phone all day. And for like older people who are entrepreneurs, just go back to the office at one point, right? Love remote job, but I hear that it's not the best. Everybody wants to do the hybrid thing. Hopefully that's a thing in the future. The benefits of being on an office is that you're going to be in a team. We need to be in a team. We need to feel the leadership, and if not, just like be able to talk to other people about our goals.
In the UK, probably 80 to 90% of the millionaires have inherited their wealth, and a very small percentage are self-made. Whereas in the US, I think it's the exact opposite. Like 80 to 90% of millionaires are self-made. If you can't achieve your dreams in the US, you only have yourself to blame. Moving to the US during COVID was difficult.
So you guys moved during COVID.
Yeah.
What made you want to move to America?
Freedom. Everything in the UK was locked down at the time, and they were like shutting down flights so you couldn't leave. New York was bad, but it wasn't as bad as London and France. I mean, France, you couldn't leave your house. UK, you couldn't leave your house. You get arrested if you left your house. And it just made us think, do we want to be investing our time in a country that would do that to its citizens? America's not perfect. You know, I think every country has its own problems, but at least freedom and I guess a distrust of government is baked into the Constitution of America. So there is this sort of implicit individual sovereignty here. Whereas in the UK or France, you're kind of subjects. In the UK, you're subjects to the crown. And in France, you're really, I mean, the state is your...
How about the taxes compared to like London, England taxes versus American taxes? Which one is worse?
Well, the US has a very annoying kind of archaic law where, well, I mean, I'm a US citizen, right? But obviously, being a US citizen, no matter where you live in the world, you have to file your tax return every year.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Because yeah, so you're a U.S. person, right? Yes, yeah. And so that's kind of different to. I think there's only one. I think only Eritrea is the other country that does that. And it's like a hangover from the Civil War, where they wanted to get financial support from Americans who were living abroad. So they used, So it's very outdated, but obviously they're not just going to give it up, right? They're so money hungry.
It's free money.
Yeah, exactly.
So do you see a lot of fraud in your industry?
Definitely.
Give me some-
Especially in like New York.
Really?
Yeah.
So people in Miami have less fraud in New York?
Florida's pretty bad for insurance as well.
How do you guys catch someone doing fraud? Like what are some crazy situations you guys see?
So anytime there is a claim, we have a team that investigates it, and they will usually look into it, and it could be anywhere from camera footage showing them just doing the crime themselves or anything like that.
Do you love what you do?
Generally, yeah. It's not too bad, but I hope to work my way up.
So somebody that wants to get into your space and be in an insurance game, what would be one tip you would tell them?
Honestly, you just got to be a people person. You're going to talk to people all day, every day, so as long as you're sociable, you'll be good.
As you guys can see, we have some amazing questions with some amazing answers from the streets of Miami. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel so far, do me a favor, share this video and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate you guys a lot, and we'll see you guys in the next video.